Good morning. Well, it's morning for me as I film this. But hello, or good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. Today is just going to be a bit of a flick through of what I have done in February 2024, which isn't a lot. Full disclosure, I've been a bit on the, how do I say this? I guess like the lower, kind of sloggier, not motivated side this month. Like a mixture of tough news and just probably, you know, typical SAD side of the year, time of the year, and just, yeah. So I thought instead of I still did some bits, so I thought instead of you know, making myself do like a plan with me or something whilst I wasn't really quite in the right space, I would just kind of do a bit of a flick through of what I have done. I'm feeling a little bit better than I have been now, for the record, for anyone who's wondering. But yes, no, I'm going to do that. So there's, as I said, it isn't loads, but I'll start on the bullet journal. It's probably my favourite one. So, yes, if you've seen my previous videos, you will have already seen a flick through this. But I'll show you the new stuff I've done. So that was February. So February. Why am I finding that February? Feb. Okay, so in Feb, I wanted to go for a mushroom theme. Or what I'll do as well, actually, just in case it's helpful, I do have some discount codes, as some of you may know, for certain shops. So those shops are Charter 81, Mac and Grey Designs, Colour Cafe, and Under the Rowan Trees. So I'll point out where things are from anyway, just in case you're interested anyway. But you know, if it's any of those things, you can look at my description. There'll be a little discount code there. But if you want to have a look at the shop yourself. So as I was saying, for Feb, I really fancied, I'm proper into like mushroom aesthetic and at the moment. I just love it. So I had these beautiful foiled stickers from Charter 81 that, yeah, fitted the brief very nicely with what I wanted to do with mushrooms this month. So so these stickers here are from Mac and Grey. They're from the advent calendar. And these ones are from Charter 81. And I drew this myself. I'm not a big drawer, but I was quite pleased with how it turns out. You can tell it's a mushroom, and that's all one can hope for. And it's shiny. So yes. And I didn't write this out myself. I used a stencil. Have I got it at hand? Yeah. I used the stencil. The one that I got from Oops a Daisy. That duck kit, if anyone saw that. So I thought that made for quite a nice font. And it was quite easy to do, actually. For my February setup for I think I said it normally there, for my bullet journal, I've gone for mushroom vibes. So I've decided to kind of combine my brain dump and my to-do. Last month I separated them, obviously missed some dates. Show you quite an empty page. I separated, so this was my brain dump space, whereas this time I've kind of combined them. So this page I'm really chuffed with. I really love it. I think it's just, yeah, I think it's worked out really well. I'm practicing that layering and I think it's going well. So just use some plain washi tape under there. Use this really beautiful pet tape from Colour Cafe. And a lot of these stickers are from Colour Cafe as well. But these mushroomy ones, again, Charter 81. And I used the stencil again to write that out. So yeah, I was pleased with that. I liked that a lot. And I mean, probably best not to it's my actual brain dump, so it's just nonsense, but my brain dump and my to-do, so I've just kind of layered with some, again, the washi tape is Colour Cafe, yeah, these stickers, Charter 81. I like that the mushroom adds to it. I'm kind of attempting to half cover what I've written, because obviously it's quite personal, but, you know, I'm the one choosing to put it on the internet, so that's on me at that point. So yeah, I've just used this gold pen to kind of separate that. I was going to put to do every single time here, but then that would have required like however many days there are in February to do stickers. That seemed like quite a lot when I think it's quite obvious what it is. But yeah, I really like that one. I just really love these stickers. I might be tempted to get some more, but we'll see. I had to write this one out because it was so annoying. I had all of these right up until it ran out for that one, and then it ran out for one more day. So I decided to write it out instead of like using a one-off sticker somewhere else. It doesn't look great, but so that was my February, which I was quite pleased with, that one. A lot of you aren't used to seeing me do nice things, so hopefully you think that that's nice. I'm normally a bit messy with my planners, but I was quite pleased with my February. So this is the Hours, it's called Hours Studio, Our Studio Research Project Weekly Journal. My intention for this has been like a food one, so I've kind of split it up into different sections here using some tabs. I am using it, but I definitely needed to change it up. So I used the monthly just to kind of literally do like a rough meal plan that helped for like an overall visual for the shopping. And then in the weekly, I'll show you a couple of pages of it. So again, you can see I don't stick to it every day. I need to change that. My thinking weekly is then so this is, the monthly is kind of a plan to plan ahead, and then the weekly is kind of a hindsight. This is what I did do. And I'm setting myself like a little food goal each week because I really want to change my relationship with food. Like at the moment, I'm like totally like a comfort eater. I just enjoy food so much that I'm not very good at stopping if I'm full. Or I'll snack away if they're in front of me. Like, so yeah, I'm trying to like, rather than trying to change everything at once forever, I'm just trying to do little weekly goals. So one for last week was just to try and stop eating when I'm full. So then I mean, as I said, I didn't end up sticking to it very well, but I'm kind of tracking what I had: breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and the time, and then like making notes kind of based on, I guess, like a bit of a food journal really. I put drink stickers there because it was a note to myself to put them in for when I've had a drink, but I haven't put the stickers in, I've just put drink sticker. But yeah, I'm kind of tracking when I've had an alcoholic drink as well. Anyway, so this piece of pep tape here is from Colour Cafe. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. The reason I put that last week is because I had a week off and I just took myself away and it was really lovely. So the main kind of goal last week was to like enjoy that week off rather than stressing about keeping up with these planners and things to do. But I stuck with it a little bit. So yeah, I put that there because that was Valentine's Day. And then this is this week. I've stuck to it a little bit better. Again, I think this is miso paper, this washi tape, and this is Colour Cafe again. And I thought here each day was supposed to be like, each week, sorry, was supposed to be like a not like a task, but like a little challenge. But they all just seem to be, yeah, I don't know. Look at these paws, like, I don't know. I would have enjoyed it if it was like, I don't know, find a new coffee shop or something like that. Anyway, side note. So yeah, this week's goals was to only snack when I actually want to. Don't do it because it's there. Sort of, I'm sticking to that. I did have a little handful of popcorn last night even though I didn't want it, but it's hard, isn't it? It's hard, I'm trying. And then another thing I've done in this since last showing you is this coffee tracker. So I'm quite pleased with this as well. So I put a little note there to remind myself when I last updated it in case I'm not very good at keeping it up to date, but I do know which two to add actually. And then I will update, what date is it now? 22nd. So I've had another one of them yesterday and I had one of these. They put real chocolate on the cappuccinos here and it's like beautiful. Right, so I really like this. I really just wanted like, I just love, again, as well as being super into mushrooms at the moment, I'm super into like coffee vibes. I just think aesthetically it's very pleasing. So I decided to do a bit of just a coffee spread around my favourite kind of coffee shops around where I live. So this page is my favourite ones. So anyone local might recognise those names. And here is kind of other / new ones that I try. So I suppose if on here I ended up having one that I went to loads over the year, it would get a spot on this page instead. And vice versa, if like I only went to this place like twice in the whole year, perhaps it's not a favourite anymore. So yeah, I like it. I like the vibe. And there's things from all over the place here. So I guess I'll try and point a few out. But there's lots of colour cafe. So that's things like this, this little flowery bit. There's things from Mac and Grey. So those are the really vibrant stickers here, which I really like. Here. No, not that one. Here. And again, Charter 81. They had a really lovely coffee sticker pack. So that's here. Yeah. You can kind of tell which ones have similar vibes. What else is here? Oh, this is from that, if anyone saw my unboxing of that kind of, I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Len Shi? She did a mindfulness advent calendar, so I've used a couple of those as well. So yeah, I liked that one. I was pleased with that one. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm keeping my receipts and kind of tracking the food and making notes about it and rating it and whatnot. So yeah, that's quite fun as well. I'm enjoying doing that. That's that one. Next up is this little one from Cartotech. I've been travelling with it quite a lot, so it's starting to get a bit scuffed. But I really like this, and I really wanted to find a nice use for it. I love how flat it goes. It's just, yeah, it's really pleasing. I like this one. So I've decided to do this one as media lists, although I kind of regret calling it media lists because I also am going to put recipes in there, and that's nothing to do with media. I should just call it lists, really, but it's happened now and it's fine. But trying to, I think this, where's this washi tape from? It might be from, oh, it's testing my memory now. What's that shop called that does like all sorts of Mabel and, I can't remember. I'll have to find it, put it on the screen. This sticker was just from the SWPC pack, and these stickers were from Pinnock Collective, and I just wrote that out myself. So my idea for this one is and it is a work in progress. I'm going to create lists of all the things I want to do, and then I'm also going to do little challenges for myself. So I've only done some of it, so I'll show you. So this is films to watch. This is from Under Their Own Trees. So these 3 pages will literally just be lists of films I want to watch. And then my challenge for films, for example, might be, like I doubt I'd do this across a year, so probably some of them I'm going to do like as a 2024 challenge, and some of them I'm going to do as like an open, see how long it takes me challenge. But I'm thinking of doing like an ABC challenge, for example. So an ABC challenge of films, like watch one of each, and yeah, see how quickly I can do that of each letter. But yeah, so this is the top 2 to-dos bit. So this is TV, this is Colour Cafe, games to play, this is Under the Orange Trees, books to read, this is Charter 81, this is Colour Cafe. So I've left them quite blank because the point of them is just lists, but I'm keeping them quite subtle. Places to travel, this is Under the Orange Trees. And then that's as far as I've got. But yeah, once I've done as I said, I'll probably do like recipes to try, restaurants to try. I've got a few more that I want to do that were kind of within my interests. And then I'm going to do like challenges, whether that's like an ABC challenge, or if you can think of any. I can only really think of the ABC one. But if you can think of any kind of fun challenges around films, TV, books, recipes, so I've got like lots of recipe books. Yeah, let me know. I really want to kind of, because to do all of them as an ABC challenge is probably a bit dull. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas. And this one, I don't know if I'm really sticking to it, but it makes sense because I've only started it this month and I am very low motivation this month. So the idea of this one's supposed to be a bit of a social media one. So at the moment I'm PRing for Charter 81 and Mac and Grey, but this one is ending this month. And I'm not sure about Mac and Grey yet. And Cali Scran is just my own little personal food one. And yeah, I've not posted on that for months. That's not happening, but... So I suspect when my motivation is back, I'll use this a bit more. But yeah, it's kind of hard. It's very blank at the moment. So again, need to kind of, I think sometimes, and I might do a bit of a quarterly review with planners, and maybe I'll do a video about it as well. So I think each quarter I might check in with each planner and journal and kind of go, actually, how much am I using this? What am I actually getting out of it? Am I doing this kind of for the sake of it, or am I doing this because it's actually giving me something? Because I love the idea of all these different planners for different purposes, but if half of them are just lying around blank, then it's a bit of a waste, really, isn't it? Because I think I get so excited about all the different pretty ones. I want to use them all, but at the end of the day, yeah, if there's too many and I'm not using them, that'll stress me out. So yeah, that's the only updates there really is for February. I've basically not touched my Wonderland one, which isn't good, but I do plan to do, well, I'm following the tracker there and that's it. It's a bit of an expensive tracker at the moment, but I do plan on doing a plan with me with the Mac and Grey order I've just got. I went through my door this morning actually, so yes, look out for that if you're interested. But yeah, that's it from me today. Just thought I don't know. I know I've been a bit out of touch, so yeah, thought I'd show you what I've been doing and where I'm at. But thank you as always so much for watching, and I hope that you're well and that you have a fabulous day, and goodbye.